everybody. Interesting day. I wanted to do my Africa presentation, but that's going to have to be held off till tomorrow. Ethiopia, I'm going to do that in the morning. It's been a breaking news day. I'm working today, so on my way in and enjoying the fallen snow, I guess. Winter's upon us here in the greater GTA area, so that's how it goes. What's going on in the news? Omicron, the new variant. All manufacturers today chime in. That's Pfizer, right through all of them, and they're saying they're back to the drawing board on vaccinations, likely. Not for sure yet, but they're all going through it. That possibly the South African variant is immune to the vaccine, so the mRNA vaccinations have to be redone, and they're going to work on it over the next 100 days. And of course, South Africa, one of the Commonwealth countries, as you all know, Canada has the largest immigration policy in the entire world. They have through the entirety of COVID-19. So we take everybody from the Commonwealth, which is 30% of the world's population. They all get first round draft pick to Canada. And already today, as fast as this variant's been detected, we've already got cases right here in Ontario. So there's no more travel from South Africa right now. Travel's been restricted. I don't know about immigration and then certain status of class citizens and how the Prince Charles and family, as well as our Crown Colonial Government, Justin Trudeau, and all premiers in Canada, how they're going to work all that out. But it doesn't look like they follow any international law. They follow the law of the Commonwealth Charter 2012. And like I said, we've had an unbelievable record amount of immigration, unlike anywhere else in the world. When you look at GDP of the Commonwealth countries, Canada is third place with only less than 40 million people, 38 million people. I produced a lot for everybody to go through the Opium Wars 1 and 2 fought during the time of Queen Victoria, of course, the British Empire. And like what they did to the North American Indians is bring the firewater, alcohol, introduce alcohol to the peoples, get them drunk, get them to sign treaties. Well, this was first done, everybody, in China. The British family, royal family, ordered that done in China. And what they did is, of course, they controlled India. You all know the East India Trading Company, as was the Hudson's Bay Company. Well, India was ruled by the British government. What they did is they put out poppy fields all over India, created opium, and then brought it to China, had it administered to the Chinese people in the hopes to wipe them out and wipe out their trade routes, wipe out their society, kill all the Chinese. And now, all these years later now, we have an opium crisis worldwide, right? You can thank the British royal family for that. Elizabeth's grandmother and onward. That's the practice they did. They've done it all over the world. Africa, China, of course, North America, for all the American Indians and the Canadian unceded and treaty Indians that came after. That's what they did. That's what they do. They're probably the worst human beings in the world. And now they've rebuilt their little empire because all 54 countries that kept the crown power, in order to keep that crown power, have to acknowledge the royal family, have to give the royal family the power of crown over all international law, which means colonialism. It means high immigration. Colonialism, taking foreign populations to replace domestic populations. Canada has a lot of resources and land. It needs to be stolen from the Canadian Indians, unceded in treaty, the Métis Inuit, as well as destroy the third and second class Canadians. You're watching that all through the pandemic. If you haven't seen COP26 in the UN. Listen to Prince Charles. I posted all that for you yesterday. Omicron. It's not supposed to be called Omicron. Its actual legal scientific name is New Xicron. But the WHO doesn't want to offend the Chinese, so they've stripped that, and it's now Omicron. They skipped the alphabet. So they won't do New Xicron because it'll offend Xi Jinping and every Chinese person with the last name Xi, which there are lots. It's like Smith. So that's what's going on. This new variant, the fifth wave variant, doesn't look to be very good for the vaccines that are out. So we're probably likely going to go through more BS and lockdowns and everything else. All Commonwealth, ladies and gentlemen. Nothing to do with the UN. The big fight against the WHO, a lot of it. I think we all better start looking at the royal family. Look at all of our governments in the Commonwealth. I hope the institution of USA, the institution of Russia, get on top of this and put down the new power of colonialism with the British royal family. It's not really the British government, so to speak, although on that board we do have Boris Johnson sitting on that Commonwealth board. So we'll see what the British government has to say about it, but Crown colonialism has to go. It was ruled illegal post-World War II, absolutely, in the UN Charter 1945. Now we have a new Commonwealth Charter as of 2012 that usurps the Charter of 1945, the UN Charter, and what are the Allies going to do about it? What kind of world are we going to live in? Since when do we have record immigrations in a globally ruled pandemic? Why is that okay for Canada? Who are you really trying to kill here? And they've done it. That royal family's murdered a lot of people throughout the world. They're hated all over the place. It's why 2/3 of the world has rebelled against it. And now it's up to Russia and USA. Where are they going to go? Where are they going to go with the royal family? Can't be done. It's wrong. It's evil. It's the NWO. Thanks. That's my video. Stay tuned for tomorrow morning. I'll do a good video on the big screen and we'll go through Ethiopia. Wanted to do it today, but we got so much going on in Canada with this new Omicron now and what that means for Canadians. How many more Canadians and Indigenous people are going to die because of your filthy, autocratic, crown colonial governments, both federal and provincial? This has nothing to do with political parties, as they all are in the crown colonial system. Much, much worse than communism. And you can thank that colonial system for creating communism. You want to know why China's communist? You want to know why there was a Soviet Union? Look to colonialism. That's how it happened. That's how it happened. You want to talk about extreme socialism? Canadians, you're in extreme socialism. You bought 15% with your Commonwealth GDP registering 15%. Justin Trudeau bought 15% of the Commonwealth vaccines on your expense, borrowed against your children of tomorrow. And they're going to keep going until you say, no, we don't want a foreign crown, which means give up your fucking crown. You're not gods, you're politicians. You need to be elected for the people, by the people. You need rules of governance, how to govern, and absolute accountability. Until we do that, people, until we do that, it's always going to be your belief in a version of communism. And it's not communism, it's Commonwealth colonialism. It's just coming to light now. It's growing stronger each and every day, led by none other than your country, Canada, who's a very old colonial system that empowers the politicians. Well, they got busted. They got busted by the royal family, and the royal family wants their cake too. And we all have to start saying, no, we're not going to take care of 30% of the world's population. We're not going to take care of 30% of the world's countries. We're not. It's insanity. Insanity. We can't do it. All that's going to happen is you're going to lose everything you have and are ever going to have. You're destroying your children's future. That's what Canada is now. And that means standing up and saying, no more crown, no more divinity of politicians. We want, again, rules of governance, how to govern, and absolute accountability. The only way that can be done is by destroying the crown, and that means constitutionalism. PCC, Party of the Canadian Constitutionalists. That's it. Thanks, everybody. Enjoy your day. We'll see you in the morning.